begin carving the front panel of this box, I first prepared the wood surface by sanding it very smooth up through about 220 grit. And then to transfer the pattern onto the wood, I transferred the initials using a graphite transfer paper. I drew the circle and these inner arcs using a compass and a circle template for these inner arcs. And then these triangles here, I just freehanded those. All right, let's start carving this, and to begin, I'm going to start with the letters on the center here. And I'll just take it step by step, and you can watch along. Let me get a little closer so that you're able to see more clearly some of the chips that I'm taking out as I do these letters. I've made that first cut along the bottom with the grain. Now I'll take this one. You want to get your depth right there, and then this is a straight cut, so look ahead of your knife blade as you continue up the edge of this chip. I'm going to stop right there. As long as I'm in this position, I can go ahead and take this cut up here, but there's one part about it that I want to preserve, and that is the circle, the curve on the bottom of the leg of that letter A. So to do that, I'm going to start up on the top and work my way down and around. Down to the bottom. I'm going to turn the board and get ready for this curve on the bottom. To make a curve like this, draw your knife tip almost completely out of the wood. Notice it's almost, so leave it in the wood a little bit, and now come back down and get the depth again as you make the curve. And right to there. Okay, so by drawing the knife tip out right there and then coming back down to get my depth again, I preserved the curve on the bottom of the leg of the letter A. Okay, let's take this side here. I'll get my depth right there, come down. And again, each of these letters in this initial, the A, the S, and the J, they all have curved ends. So draw the knife out, make the corner, or the curve I should say, get your depth again, and then come all the way around. This one I want to be sure to get my depth and come right up to the top of that letter A. Okay, we'll finish it by coming down this side right here. Now there's a little bit remaining up in here. I can see it's still in place. I'm going to cut right down there across the grain, which is where it would have hung up a little bit. If you've got any cleanup, go back and clean it out. Okay, all that's left is the crossbar. It's about the same width as this wider upright leg there. Okay, so there's the first letter. Now let's go on to the letter S here. Okay, we've got lots of curves, of course, in the letter S. So try to keep your knife flowing as smoothly as possible around the curves. If you miss your lines, that's okay. Just keep a smooth curve. Okay, when we get to here, draw the knife out, make the corner Come down and get your depth again. Come back around. And we'll stop right there. To finish it, get your depth right there and draw it out. Okay, 2 letters down, and we're left with the letter J. Okay, notice where I start my knife.